I should show you this because this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can kind of see through here, like 130,000 face masks. That it's like a crazy thing because people know that, like, I help a lot of different orgs on the border, like refugees and asylum seekers.
So they're just here, and then there's a whole process of like, how do we get them to where they need? Someone just gave you those?
Like what showed up, I thought it was just gonna be like a couple, and then what showed up was a whole semi-truck, and we were like, oh shit. I've been involved in using art like as a tool for community empowerment for like, gosh, I forget how old I am.
We don't have to say it.
I know, for 24 years. I started doing it just out of seeing a necessity in my community.
Yeah.
And so then it was just like the right thing to do. And it didn't matter that if it was related to art or not. But then when I learned that it can be and sometimes it should be, because there's certain things that like art lends itself to that help push forward messages, and because it helps heal.
Art still exists as a general practice that needs to be part of like our lives in general.
Yeah. And it's like part of our emotional well-being. And it's also part of like maintaining culture, healing culture, like all kinds of different things that aren't sellable, you know?
It's such a huge shift in thinking about the artist's role.
There's the need for artist-led, like social justice projects, things that are really like contributing to like the changing of society, that are like seeding conversations. As like leaders of a project or as like artists, we don't have to take it all on ourselves, and we shouldn't. You know, we have to allow other people in to process of like change making, of helping each other. We have a ceramics program that's trauma informed at an LGBTQ asylum shelter in Tijuana. A lot of times people don't think about like the power of something as specific as like squishing clay, you know, and like what that can do for you, like emotionally, psychologically, like how empowering it is to actually make something with your own hands. We in the studio don't use any looms. We just use our hands and just weave without any frames, so that it makes it so that what comes out is usually really specific to, you know, what we're feeling, what the person making it is feeling at the time.
You're an artist, and then what you do covers a lot of social justice work and community organizing, but that, you know, you make it known that your practice is rooted in craft.
Craft is something that sometimes people don't accept as fine art, so it's also bringing in soft materials and bringing in techniques that are usually associated with like the domestic sphere, women's realm, also allows us to bring in those conversations into like formal art spaces. I really love like how fiber allows you to bring in culture and tradition, and like talking about colonization, talking about like globalization. It's like an entryway to so many different conversations about things that should be talked about more when we talk about art. One other project that I did was party supplies from all the different cultures in LA for all the parties that we missed during COVID.
Oh my God.
And in that project, I was so excited to see a piñata in the exact same visual space as like a Chinese dragon. You know, all these different cultures, we all have so many different intersections with each other, but yet we like isolate when we see like visual representations of our culture.
It just doesn't usually reflect like how a city like LA, like how we actually just live, and how different cultures are just not even side by side, overlapping all the time.
There's a place for all of us to practice art and to be involved in art and to like live with art, to help with art. And so then the more hopefully we'll have people utilizing art as a tool for change, utilizing art as a tool for bettering our lives, for like claiming our stake in this society, in any society, in our communities, in our families. Like we should just be able to help each other come up.